in celestial sphere and circle nightly from east to west. You know. Right, so these goes for different points. One of the points is basically to get around the fact that it's obvious that if the Earth was spinning at 10,666 miles per hour or some shit, some madness, some crazy speed, then the Earth would obviously exhibit winds of such speed. But to get around this fact, right, that the gases of the atmosphere would be moving at an incredible speed, different to the planet itself, basically the so-called white man just made up that the atmosphere is attached to the Earth, which is madness, because it's a gas. Gases aren't attached to anything, man. So it says, this is just a little quote here. It says, "So I told the sucker," which is the general public, it's what they teach you in your schools, "it's just an illusion that the Earth's atmosphere is separate, unattached, stationary, and has the physics properties of a gas. In reality, the atmosphere is rotating synchronously with, and its movement is caused by, the rotation of the solid Earth. The atmosphere can even carry along, on a calm day, a hovering 16-ton super stallion helicopter, and at the same time nearby carry along a hovering Cameron hot air balloon, with the passengers on board the basket feeling no 500 to 1,000 mile per hour winds, and then have them both land in their original earthbound vertical takeoff spots." Right, because it's a joke, because that obviously wouldn't be possible if the Earth was spinning as fast as they say it is, man. Right, that's just not science, man. Like I said, what people need to understand is it's a conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy against the Bible, man. Right, beginning with the fundamentals of the universe. They had to change the fundamentals of the universe to the basic fundamentals of the universe, to therefore go and change stuff like bring in fallacies such as evolution. So they had to change the nature of the universe from what it really is, man. And on top of that, these people are a bunch of sun worship. So that all comes with being the devil, man. Right, so that's why you got the Royal Society, which I'm going to get into later. You got organizations such as the Royal Society, which the so-called white man set up, right? To basically, they're there to keep the truth hidden, man. And anytime a scientist does an experiment which disproves the status quo, he's ridiculed and cast off as a fool, and they don't give him no props, man. But anytime an idiot like Einstein or fucking Isaac Newton and all these idiots come up with some bullshit which furthers their satanic agenda to try and destroy the Bible, then they're gonna get all the applause, and they're gonna get all the hype, and they're gonna be elevated, and they might even get a seat in the Royal Society, man. Right, so let's carry on reading some of the stuff, man, because it's a lot of information. It says, "All law and scientific law is enacted morality and presupposes a moral system. Moral law and all morality presupposes a religion as its foundation. Law rests on morality and morality on religion. Whenever and wherever you weaken the religious foundations of a country or people, you then weaken the morality also, and you take away the foundation of its laws. The result is a progressive collapse of law and order and the breakdown of society." And that's from Rosas J. Rush Dooney. So because the white man has basically he's tried in the eyes of you stupid ass people out there to destroy the validity of the Bible. That's why this society is going to hell in a handbasket, because you become godless. You turn your back on the law of the Most High, and that's why this society is totally wicked, man. So here we have a picture, right, showing you the movement of the sun, man. right? So let's explain these two images right here. It says the left image above, the earth is stationary due to the perfectly balanced totality of all the motive forces in the universe, and because it is the absolute reference frame and that to which the rest of the universe was built, created around and affixed to. The universe is attached to the earth. Remember the scripture says the earth hangeth up, he made the earth to hang upon nothing, man. Right? The universe is attached to the earth, not the earth to the universe. Both the stationary earth and the stationary satellites are electromagnetic phenomena, with gravity playing a minor role, if any. Because that's what you find out. When you go into real science, you find out that the prevailing force in the universe is electromagnetism and not gravity, like that fool Newton said. Because he was a fool, and they had to say that, because that's the only reason why they could even suggest that the sun is at the center of our solar system, because it's big or whatever. But that's just not how the universe works. Right, the right image is the path of the sun, which are explained earlier. Right, the sun actually does a spiral down, and then in the same way spirals back up, spirals down, spirals back up, spirals south, spirals north, all the while still going round. So it says the sun's path fixed or set within the rotating firmament. Spiral orbits the earth north, south and clockwise from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn in 6 months, and then alters course laterally, carried along by a rotating stellium or firmament to spiral orbit north-south and continues clockwise for the next 6 months. Seasons result from the yearly helical oscillation of the sun's path around a non-tilted and stationary earth. Right? And then more proof. This is the solar analemma, the position of the sun on a single piece of film recorded at the same time each day throughout the year. And as this is the pattern you get. So it shows you that spiral pattern up, spiral pattern down. What creates the analemma in this spiral are the fluctuation in the sun's velocity at different times in its spiral orbit. Toward July, the sun's spiral speed is slowing down, but the closer it gets to January, the sun's spiral speeds up. Then as the sun spirals away from January, it begins to slow down again. See, so this is why you get this pattern emerges over the year. Right, we're not moving around, spinning and flying around the sun at 10 million miles per hour. Right. Now let's get into this now. It says, and this is for you. This is really for the brothers, because you get these clowns come up to the camps, and they try confounding brothers with science, like they got proof. The scripture says prove all things. They try acting like they got proof. The brothers, they ain't got no fucking proof for the shit they talk. They ain't got no proof for evolution, and they ain't got no proof for all the madness they speak. Right? The Bible is the truth. Right? And you got these faggot ass Christians out there. They'll give in to that bullshit. We ain't gonna do that. Right? So the earth is not moving. Facts by Marshall Hall. It says there is no proof that the earth rotates on an axis daily and orbits the sun annually. None. All calculations for eclipses, the space program, navigation, satellite movements, anything that demands a precision and accuracy are based on a non-moving earth. Boiled down, heliocentric math is the same as geocentric math. Okay? So when they do their calculations for all these eclipses and that, they use a geocentric model, man, just like our forefathers did. That's what the Mayans used. The Mayans didn't believe that the sun was the center of the universe, even though they turned into some damn sun worshippers. When they did their calculations, they knew the earth was at the center. It says no experiment, let me say that again, no experiment has shown the earth to be moving, much less at 32 times rifle bullet speed. which is 600 miles per hour, equals 100 miles per hour times 666. So that shows you these devils, they came up with that number, man. Right? These false prophets calling themselves scientists and professors, man. In solar orbit at 250 times RBS around the galaxy. One would think such speeds would flap one's collar a little, even if the science establishment says no. Right? How the hell can we be traveling at that speed? That's madness. Multiple experiments has shown the Earth to be stationary. Revisionist history reveals the roles that Copernicus, Kepler, Galileo, Newton, Einstein, Sagan et al. Have played in foiling this lie on mankind. And all of these 5 dudes, they were Satanists, man, and they were all juiced in. In fact, Kepler's mother was a fucking witch, man. She was an open witch. Right? She was a devil, man. And I believe that a scientist that was working with him, who was disproving all of this shit, they had him put to death. Right? Galileo weren't nothing but a flipping sun worshipping man. Newton weren't nothing but a demon. Einstein was a demon. Okay? The logic against a moving Earth is overpowering. World-class astronomer Sir Fred Hoyle said, take your pick between the two models. Copernicanism paved the way for Darwinism, which then spawned Marxism, Freudism, Einsteinism, and Saganism. Right? So that's why I said, brothers, that the white man, the devil, he had to destroy the foundation of truth to then bring out all this other madness, like evolution and that. Because without his idea of the Big Bang and the sun moving around the earth and all these things, he couldn't even begin to justify foolishness like evolution. Even though on it by itself it has no footing, he has to build up lie upon lie for it to even kind of stand up. It says star speeds are not a problem when the thickness of the universe is seen to be what it really is, that is less than half a light day thick. Right? NASA space, which, you know, that's neither here nor there, because no one knows how far light travels in the universe, man. That's something you can't observe. Okay, no one knows the top speed for light. They only know the top speed for light on Earth, traveling through our atmosphere. They don't know what the speed is out there in the space. So we really don't know how big it is, man. The universe is. It says NASA's space program is labeled Origins Research and costs taxpayers mega bucks. NASA's another organization set up to tell lies. Computerized telescopes are programmed to send back synthesized images. The image warper permits geometric transformations, while Origins technology configures multiple small mirrors in these telescopes. Talk about a con job. Okay? Right. It says here, gravity is not mutual attraction between objects. Gravity is more likely to be pushed from above rather than pulled from below. Kabbalist Newton's universal law of gravity should instead be called Newton's inverse square formula for gravity, because there is no proof that it works everywhere in the universe. Newton was knighted in 1705 and became Sir Isaac Newton, a reward given to people who have done a good job for the Pharisee satanic cult that seeks world domination and control. Right? Because he was just nothing but a demon and a devil. Space is not empty. One geocentric theory is that the firmament is composed of a rigid transparent substance called the ether. The sun, moon and stars are embedded or set in this rotating ether. The stars are going around the stationary Earth nightly, so that is proof that they are not too far away. If the stars were light years away, then the intensity of the starlight would diminish too. And like I said, that's neither here nor there. But the point is with the stars is that's why I do it most